You first find the sum of the first 20. And they are 10 terms, right? Then you must find the sum of all of them. Do you follow what I'm saying? You can't just now take from 11 up to 20 because you don't have enough such information. Because now that will force you to say the next 10 will be 10 over 2, right? 8 will be 10. But now, are you anyway going to say what is the 11th term? Because the first term becomes the 11th term there.
Yeah.
And the first term can only be the first term.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And it has to start from the beginning. That is why you need to add that. So we now have to solve these two equations simultaneously. Does that make sense? Okay, so that is why I said be very careful when you are reading this question. So I'm going to take equation B, which is 2a plus 19b equals to 82. And I'm going to subtract because it's AP from equation A, which is 2a plus 9d equals to 42. So the whole equation, okay, the a's eliminate, that is 10d. I hope everybody understand where 10 is coming from. And 82 minus that gives you. So therefore d is equal to 4. Right. So now substitute d equals to 4 into a or b. It's totally up to you in which equation you want to substitute it into. So into a, it's going to give me 2a plus, what is it? 9 times d, which equals to what? 42. 9 times 4 is 36. Okay? So I have 2a equals 42 minus 36. 36 is 6, the answer. So 2a equals to 6. Therefore, a equals to what?
3 positive.
So we now know what the first term is.
Yeah.
We now know what the common difference is.
Yeah.
So we can actually create our formula. So the first term is what? 3.
We can even find the last one.
So to find the next term, you add. Now, you add. Yes? The only one first three terms.
Yeah.
That is our sequence. Second term.
So let's find the last one. Let's find the last one.
You say what?
Let's find the last one.
You want to find the last term? You mean you want to find what is the 20th term going to be? Okay. So in order for you to find the 20th term, he wants to find what? Is the question asking you to find the last term?
I just want to find.
Okay, but the last term will be the 20th term, right? Our A, remember our formula?
3.
So our A is what we counted to be 3. And that is 20 minus 1. And that is what? 6. What is B? 4. Okay. So 19 times 4.
79.
Is it 79?
No, the answer is 79.
Like that. Are you happy? Okay.
Just for interest.
Just 4.
Interest. So
Okay, he said for
you
interest.
can use that one in the other formula.
How?
Substituting that in the
Okay. And he's going to give us this answer. In this formula,
Yes.
are you saying this formula?
Yes.
Hmm?
The sum, yeah.
Okay. 3.
20.
And then it's 20. Now, see what you get. Give me the answer.
Oh.
It's 820.
It's there.
The fact that you are using a calculator is very scary.
So I knew that.
30
Just wanted to make sure.
plus 790. 30 plus 790. Where is 30 coming from?
Excuse me?
Where is the 30 coming from?
The 30.
The 10
The 10.
times 3.
Oh.
You are fast asleep?
So I just wanted to, you need the concept. Yeah.
Bradley, what is his answer?
Yeah.
Down, put the calculator down. Put the calculator down.
1,370. How did you do it?
Here. When you multiply a number by 5, 5 is half of 10. Multiply the number in your head by 10 and divide your answer by 2.
So you're just saying, you just added a 0.
Multiply the number by 10
You
and
just
0
added a 0
and
divided
find half of 2,700.
So you.
Nah, it's very easy.
The concept is powerful.
1, 3, 5. I'm listening. You have to draw pictures for KPS kids. I said multiply the number by 10, take half of the answer. 1, 3. I'm listening?
Yes, 0, 9, 0, 9, 0.
Oh, at least they're not sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Make it one nice one. 61 times 70. Leave the calculator, please. Leave the calculator. Hello, leave the calculator. So let's add the numbers together. 659. Do you agree on your calculator? No?
I felt it.
There's a problem here. There's a problem, huh? You don't see? Okay. Let me help you and show you what I do. Okay, A level. Now you know where that comes from.
Yeah.
60 times 7.
Oh.
Very last one. Okay? Yes? You agree? Now what do I do? Split the number. 1 and 2. Yes? Now A. What is 1 plus 3? And what is 3 plus 2? It was never easy, was it? Last one? Because we are sleeping. I have to do something because I see people sleeping.
Split it in the one. So you
30,431?
Didn't give us time.
I don't give you time? Here?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 plus 2?
3. 2
2 plus 2?
4.
2 plus 1?
3. 3 or 2. It's it.
Now let's give you and see if you can give me the answer, right? There is some one, right?
Yes, I like this one. Very simple. Split 4 is 5.
Just give me the answer. Tell me what the answer is.
4, 7, 6,
Are you
4, 3, 5, 7, 5.
Now read the number. 4,764,370.
But I get paid. But I get paid. Equality.
Yeah.
Answer is 4.
Check. Split. A.
7.
4 plus 3.
7. 6 plus 6.
3 plus 3.
6.
3 plus 1.
6 plus 6.
1 plus 2. 2 plus 5.
That's why that's 7 equal to. I will say 5 already. forgot the last.
Are you now awake? Can we continue? That was a commercial break. There are many.
What is the thing?
Say it.
Then I said, there's no way work for times together.
Yeah. But what would be the case if I give you
Split.
825?
Split.
If you add here, because 7 plus 5 is what? It's 12.
Take the 1 over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, are you awake now? You get in.
Just
Because you're sleeping here. Because when I was asking basic,
So I said
what is
the
this
answer.
answer?
I said the answer.
You were there 20 over 2 on your calculator.
10.
Bracket. Are you not seeing the 10 here? 10 times anything, just put zeros and add. 790 plus 30 is all day 820. That's what we learned in
Minus
the
0.
calculator.
Minus 0.
So here you are struggling with 4 times 8.
So I was not doing
At least you know the 9 times 8. Yes?
Yes, we know that one, sir.
Always.
If you add, it goes to 9.
One less status.
And if you add, it goes to 9.
And if you add them, it gives you 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 9 times 7, the answer must start with a 6.
6.
And 6 plus what gives you 9?
3.
6 plus 3.
1 big.
Oh!
That's one.
9 times 5, the answer must start with what?
4.
So 4 plus what gives you 9? Good. There are so many. There are so many of these things. They exist for a reason.
Powerful.
NS, S, C, AS level. They can't do 4 times 8.
But they get full
Oh,
mark.
they are seeing us.
But they get full mark.
Now, think about the commercial break is over, so we can continue. I see you are getting tired. That is why I had to. No, we're not calling anything. There are 2 more questions. Oh, you didn't focus. I'm just getting started.
People are late for going.
There he goes again. Did you see? Did you see? Now he's holding the board. Interesting way of cleaning the board. Sir? Listen here. This is a precursor to what is coming in the workshop. And by the way, unfortunately, you need to inform your parents. I'm going to give you the letters soon. I think I'll do it over the weekend or whatever. You can't stay in the hospital because the hospital is being renovated.
That's what I mean.
So you need to find a place to stay. You will stay with Yanja. So what are you going to do? You're not staying with me. You eat too much.
Yeah.
Maybe you can go stay with Ms. Mazawana. Because this boy is probably going to stay in my place. There's no way he can be at the same room as you. There is no way. See how he doesn't support weak teams here.
I suppose when you're trying to against it.
Right, so what are we going to do? Maybe you can stay with Georgina.
Maybe I'll get a place.
Stay in our room. They have your own room.
Oh, she's a kid.
Maybe I'll get a place.
I'll give him a call. I'll give him a call. If you give him a call, they are you. Who else is this guy cannot stay with me. I will go stay at
Yeah, I'm doing that.
you have to be nearby the school.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
But I'm not doing it. But how many of you here have got physics and chemistry? Because Mr. Davis is also, I'm also going to I'm also going to put class physics, so we don't just sit here all day do next. So maybe I take one session in the morning, he takes the second session. No, I'm working or I'm busy. So do you have good physics? Only chemistry. Okay. I think that's all. I don't think the other teachers have worked out.
Accounting? You going for holiday?
That's what they do. Okay, anyway, can we continue? I'm really done now.
I love teachers.
He doesn't sit down.
So I made the classes boring.
What did you say? Idiot. Question 2. The sum of the fifth and the seventh term. These questions are not a joke. The sum of the fifth and the sum of the seventh term of an arithmetic series is 38. That is, remember, it's going to be A
The sum.
plus 4D plus A plus 6D equals 38.
The sum.
Then it's 2A plus 10D equals 38.
Standard.
Then it's A plus 5 equals to? Are you trusting this answer?
Distance.
Are you trusting this answer?
Next.
No.
You're calculating. First.
Does everybody understand where A plus 4D comes from?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Regina?
We got used to it now.
It's the
The
formula.
first term will be A plus 5 minus 1D. So it will be A plus 4D. So if I say the eighth term, it will be A plus 7D.
7D.
Understand?
Always one less.
Okay, cool. So that's the first
Yeah.
equation. The next one, they give you something about the sum. The sum of the first, very important that you read that. So the second instance, the sum of the first 15 terms is
These questions are powerful.
yes,
Yes. One less.
14D, ne?
One less.
Ne? I hope everybody understands the 14D comes from.
Yeah, I think we get the idea.
375.
Make an equation.
It says the sum of the first 15 terms. So the first term is included in that story. Therefore, you have to. Okay, let's just clean this up. So that's going to be 15. 2A plus 14B equals 375. Here we go again. Times 2.
750.
7.
I guess
14.
750.
What?
Oh, yeah.
750. I guess 750. I guess.
Now, divide your answer by 15. I'm listening.
50.
Now, divide your answer by 2.
2.
Are you still doing it?
Don't go there.
Do you see what when I was saying that in some instances you get the sum, yes, sub n formula, and then you get some story that involves the t sub n.
Just make it the subject.
Hmm?
So we're tired of
You
it.
don't get it.
So let's make it the subject. Let's
No,
start.
I'm not making anything the subject of the
Then
formula.
let's use
We
a-
just eliminate.
Let's use another formula. Another method.
Let's work smart, not hard.
So that's how it's the best. If you get D, you just have to do it.
Where we can eliminate, that's 2D. And this answer is what? Still calculating? My goodness.
So I see what you do.
Are you happy? Now we substitute that into OB. It's totally up to you which equation you want to use. A plus 5 times D equals to 19. Now 5 times D is 15, 19 minus 15.
4. Positive.
Then our value of A is you positive.
Find the last thing.
Now the question is not asking that. The question was asking us
That's
to
for
determine the
interesting.
sum.
Interesting.
Now they want us to find the sum of the next 15 terms. Right. So we now know
Sum.
what is A and D. We now are supposed to find the sum of the next 15 terms. So
Yes,
we know the
that's
sum of the
what
first 15 terms
And is that a 16?
plus the next 15 terms.
Yes, that
So
was
how
16.
many? Say what?
So we add.
We only want to find the sum of the next 15 terms.
So it's
Not. We know the sum of the first.
Mhm.
I'm asking. We know the sum of the first.
there.
Yes, sir.
Paper.
Keyword. Next.
So from 15.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
That brings my total number of terms to what?
15. Aderta.
Yes? So we take the sum of the 30
Yay.
minus the sum of the 50 is going to give me the answer for the sum of the next 50.
So let's add. So let's find.
You what?
So we need to find the sum. Just substitute.
So we know A, we know D.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Just substitute.
30 over 2. 2
2
times A plus
Which is 4.
what is A?
4.
4. And 29 D.
14. 14.
29 times. You do understand what happened there, right?
Yeah, 29.
30 minus 1, 29.
minus 1.
And D is what? D is what?
3 million.
Whatever that answer is, just multiply
Punch
that.
it in your calculator.
Minus,
Are you sure?
because we already know the sum of the.
Really, how much do you get?
Hmm?
How much do you get?
Okay, smell right.
I smell it. It's good. It's for tomorrow.
Give me the answer. 1050. That is the correct.
Minus.
Things are happening here. Is this 1050 here? Did you subtract over 375?
Did you subtract?
Oh wait, you did not subtract. Please take your work and show me so that you can see what you guys are agreeing on and disagreeing.
Yeah. Did you get the same?
He said 1050.
It's 5-0. Yeah?
Not there. What are you saying?
It's anything, sir.
I think there's
I
something
thought
wrong.
it didn't end. Subtract.
There's something wrong with it. Do you see the key here with this question? We already know the sum of the first 13 terms. But we now have to find the sum of all 30 of them. Okay?
Yeah,
And subtract to get the next 50. Please, this is a very powerful
by
question.
finding A and
Yeah.
B.
Because
Is
you need to be able to read carefully.
Yes. So we can find the last one.
Yeah, but that's not what we
It's
have.
up there.
We have got the last question. These questions are not to be joked with people.
It's not to be for you. We can do it. Yeah, used to it, the line, they're used to it. So we're going to inequalities.
Yeah, but then before the inequality, you see this type of question, they are higher order thinking. Like you're supposed to
A
be
level,
developed,
I
yeah.
see. I see. Subtracting, who would have thought of it?
I've got a question for you. Give me that higher level test, please.
What is it? Higher level, yes.
Is that right?
Sir, it's coming, sir. It's coming. So I think we should go back. We're here.
We're inside the class.
We're here.
Hey, you are just staying here in the hostel. What about the dinner and oh, we understand so far?
You want to go last though?
You know, they say when it rains, some people go mental. Why does it seem like you're the one going mentally? The rain affects you. No?
I could smell it. Maybe that's why my answer was
You could smell
I
what?
could smell it. Explaining why. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like that.
Vamos para muito begin. Liso. Look at it.
The camera is in front.
Nick, vamos in there.
But we are not talking here a whole lot. That's all what we are hearing. Some mumbling jumbo. Mumble jumbo.
Yeah, this is what I need to see, you know.
Huh? that your brain is going to show some signs of fatigue. You will be finding yourself doing weird things and funny things. So he just went, and then he realized maybe he can see himself, but the camera is still rolling. You are special. You didn't forget nothing. I'm going to find that question though. I'm just looking for. Ha! Is that this one? But this one is also kind of nice. Because I maybe think your book maybe not, but let me just write it down. It's similar to the stuff that we did. Alright? And I want to see. I'm going to write it down and then you must try it on your own day. So you can see if you the sum of the first 10 terms of an AP is 120. And the sum of the first 20 terms is 840.
Fine.
Find the sum
Of the remainder.
of the first. While you are attempting to solve that one, I want to find that other question now. I'm not supposed to take this bottom side of this here. Where's the bottom?
Yeah, this question thinks stuff.
Not necessarily.
It's easy. It just changed. See what to do.
Was it just singing? Right now? Was it singing? My goodness, don't do that again.
So the challenge around. So what's the question? Just to find.
Find the sum of the first 8 terms.
No need to find the.
You need to do something.
So the question is clear. I'll still get the same.
All those kids really good. What is the time now? 4 then. Give this to 42. What kind of question? The sum of the first 8 terms. 120.
So you're doing
The sum of the first 20 terms is 804. Wait, give me that book back quickly. And then perhaps.
something is
Fish day. You cannot perhaps write it.
too straightforward.
It's not straightforward there. You are saying it's straightforward, but yet you can't do it.
I'm done. I'm almost done. Straight.
Are you done? If you were thinking of saying 20 plus 10, that's not like this is question number 1. Can't say the sum equals 20 plus the sum equals 10.
No, because it's already.
Reggie is deciding, let me rather take this textbook because this question is giving me a headache. And you would rather walk up and down. Have you seen? It's not easy. Where is Bino? What is he doing there?
He's upgrading the big button.
Campo.
No, what? It's like a full-time student.
Oh, so they are 10%. What subjects is he doing?
Math, English, geography.
Like the whole 9 years.
Yeah, he's doing 5 subjects.
Wow.
And one is an ordinary number because the college only allows 4.
And the other ones on island.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, let's hope he has the discipline to do island. So you should be assisting you met will be able to communicating.
We are not at the same. Like I'm going to be here for the whole first semester. And then he's going to be there. But I can just go attend the classes myself when I'm there. I was also there.
No. Alright. Are we getting what we need to do? Then we get the documents. Is it quiet this side? Alright, first you will try and find A and D, right? Is it not so? First find A and D the same way I did the other two. But once you have A and D, then you can find the sum of the 30. You get it? So you must create simultaneous equations where you find A and D. And once you have done that, come here. Come. And then you find the sum of the first 30 terms. Yeah, well, fine. What are you guys up to? Because the guinea pig. Too short, the ball of the head.
Because I'm playing with guys that and so like I should just stay with and so the ball like
You got pressed in the face. Beautiful.
so
Did you cry?
I cannot cry.
They were laughing at that.
You know when I just said there is
Come here. Come here. What's your name? Ethan. What's your name? No. You have a brother or sister at this point. I also use Okay, thank you guys. I have a feed. Oh, it's your neighbor. By the way, you were live.
I was what?
You were live.
Hello.
I will edit that out. Okay, guys. Did you get the answer?
I got it from you.
You get 800? 45? 845 sounds like the correct answer. Ready? Regina? You didn't even try that out. Especially this thing right here. The same? Almost there? Let me find it. Yeah. First 10 terms. You do know where 9D is coming from?
Yeah, Javan is good.
You do know where the 9D is coming from? And 5 goes into 120. Yeah, do you hear that? Can you go chase those kids, please?
Check. Check. Yeah,
Tell them to. You get to that part?
Which
Two
one?
equations.
20?
It's very similar to the other one. Okay, guys, get down from here now. Yeah, you're not supposed to play here. It's not important to play something. Thank you. Are you also? Come. Okay. So your D is 6. Did you get D as 6?
Yes.
Right. So you substitute that into 9 times 6 is 36? Yes? No, it's not, it's 54. And this answer is what? So now that you have your A and now that you have your D, now you can find the sum of the first 30 terms. Alright? So you just have to grab your calculator now. That's going to be 30 minus 1. And our D is going to be 6. So what is the final answer? What is the final answer? Just punch it in, just like that.
It's not easy.
You are not agreeing with something. What do you agree with? Do you have the D as a 6? Your D is 3.
2000.
What is 84 minus 24?
I divide from this equation here.
You divide it by 2. How? How do you get a 2 here? Because there's a 9 here. Okay? 2 doesn't go exactly here. Unless you have to deal with decimals. Okay?
Sir, 2100.
2100?
60.
2100?
And 60.
And surely that's the correct answer.
Yeah, and the last one.
So you see there's a hint. Right? First you need to find A and B. So you need to read the question carefully. There's that instance like the one that I did that you need to find and then subtract. Yeah, but here you have the blunder that you can make is you say, oh, the 120 plus the 840 will give you the sum of the first 30 terms. That's not what this question is saying. It's saying the first 10 terms. If you add them, you get 120.
It's included.
Then the first 20 terms. You understand?
It's included.
So it's included. The reason why you must say the first 20 and the first 10 is because there must be one A. You understand? There must only be one first term before. So once we have the first term and once we have the common difference, because we know it's an A, now you can find the sum of any terms that I give. Whether I say find the sum of the 40 terms. But we did the 30 here deliberately. Why? Because of the 10 in the story and because of the 20 in the story. To see if you're not going ballistic by saying a
So
that
find
is with
the
that is a
30th.
serious class.
So find the 30th.
Now, if you want to find the 30th birthday, you just use this Saturday. Alright? That makes sense?
Which is 57, I think.
You get it? Alright, so what did you do?
I think it's,
Totally something else?
I think it's 57.
Really? He tried to explain something to you, but he didn't get to that answer.
I was almost there, just
Almost doesn't count.
I equated it to
What did you do then? You equated what is here? You equated?
No, I said 2a plus 19d equals to 180.
Where is 180 coming from?
It was wrong.
Where is it coming from?
The other, it was for the S of 10 I, not the sum of the 10, the 10. Yeah, the sum of the first 10.
This? And you said 180.
Yeah.
And where is the other 40 coming from? Or 60? You said 180. How did you get 180 from
I
where?
couldn't because I didn't say this. I didn't say this.
Now let's just say the absolutely nonsense.
No, I just forgot to write one.
Don't forget.
840.
How do you forget to write 840 if 840 is for the all day long?
I know, sir.
Please listen, this is a very simple thing, but it's powerful. You must read the questions carefully. Sometimes you need to read it over and over for you to understand.
I was fast.
You understand? That's why the key words that you can take for granted, the first 10, the first 20, that already tells you it must have one first term.
And next.
And then next, and look for those things, those keys.
It's high level.
There is question 3 there. And everything else that I have left. The only thing that is left under the sum of a AP is the inequality part. Okay? That means that right now 19, which needs to be done. Because I will want to start with the sum of the GP. Once we're done with the sum of the GP, as we do this, then we're going to start with sigma rotation. That's where I level and A examination comes in.
The points. This is not A level yet. Let's go to the
You are done. You can switch that off. Your job is to sweep, close the windows. Thank you very much. It was not even raining. It was just, someone was just sneezing. From outside. I did not have you. I think this is my one of us. Hello, that's it. I'm just going to upload this video just like that. So